Asia cards. I recently, we have done some real shadow work. But we are going to do all the signs some time ahead. So if you have a placement elsewhere, you could follow on. I recently talked to some individuals and they asked me for an advice. I told one of them that if you walk towards that cliff and jump, you will break a leg, you will hurt yourself, you will harm yourself. And if you still do it, don't come back to the Raven and whine about it. I did tell you so. Someone else did actually listen when I'm talking about going into the construct of Queen or King of Swords because of toxic energies. This is also the rune, also known as, I thought it was right there, known as Isa, to frost your own heart so you can think reason. I have walked into that trap myself while I knew that I was walking into a trap and I was going to be, like we say in Norway, a piece of meat that's just being bonked to the left and to the right. So my question is, a question or conclusion or observation is, how many are there who actually listen? Because I lived a few years and in 30 years, 40 years of experience, with people, especially people like myself. And you know that someone are exceptionally toxic. And there is someone who tells you that no, despite all you told me about this person, my heart is yearning for this individual. You can look at the cards, but you know with reason that, okay, listen with your heart and close out logic, but do not come back and complain because you've been bitten. Because this is not what I think. This is basically as close as you can get to empirical data. So, when I advise you directly, you come directly and ask me, you should listen. You should listen. I didn't listen because despite that I knew I was dealing with a psychopath, I had one thing in my head, even if I have to walk on top of everything. I isolated everyone from my world because I wanted to be just like those Kung Fu monks who are isolated, taken from their families, and dedicate my entire life and my body to the Great Spirit, to do the greatest thing. Because being out here in the samsara is a war zone. You constantly have to learn how to dodge and to balance a fine line where you're keeping high vibrations and the equilibrium. And if you walked in this labyrinth many times and you know the way, and someone comes to you, hey, do you know the way? Say, yes, you go straight forward, but don't go there. Yeah, but I want to go there and check it out. Okay, go there and check it out for yourself. So don't take it personal that I'm checking it out anyway, though you're warning me against it. Well, this is why you never move on. This is why you will always stay status quo. Because you are attracting energies and people who are pulling you down to the sewer. My heart is aching. I too love people who are simply just horrible. They're horrible. But love them from a distance for your own sake. Scorpio, I'm going to use the Geisha cards today again because I'm kind of bored of everything I have here, although yes, I used them all today. And I want to welcome a new subscriber from Spain, tempting me to go back to India. And hello, welcome. The one with the summer name. It was a pleasure to meet you and serve you. And your karma is not bad. It's not bad. And if someone have bad karma, well, know that anything can be changed. Okay? So, what do you know, Scorpio? Are we going to do a love read? I have a feeling that when we're using the Geisha cards, it will be a hate read. So, I will give you a couple of options for those who are dealing with dark forces and for those of you who are dealing with pleasant forces. Okay? Sometimes the two can be connected. So, as you already know, these cards are my passion. I will not break them in. It's the worst thing I've done with cards like this in my entire life. Break them in? Are you kidding me? What do you do if you're buying an artwork, Mona Lisa? Are you going to break it in? Roll it, maybe? Maybe you will get some new crackling, cracks. Yeah, break it in, honey. So for those of you who just want a plain, beautiful, general love read, you will get Heaven on Earth. This could be also two people opposing each other. We will see what messages is coming out for you. So, for the Geisha, it's 72 spirits. Give me 13, that's plenty. Okay. 2. 12, 13. Okay. So I have pulled all the runes out. Hail to the woman who gave them to me as a gift, and when she decided that I'm pure evil, give them back, please. No, you cannot have them back. When someone gives you a gift, the thing belongs to you. Sorry. And if I'm going to give them back, you will have to return what I gave to you. That's how it works. It's called 6 of coins. Equal give and take. Okay. What's going on here, Scorpio? Transformation. Oh, Scorpio in a transformation. Never heard about it before. Pentacles 4, which rhymes with death in Chinese. There's also a master number here, 11. So talking to the spiritual masters out there, dark or light, master is master. This would be the Page of Swords. This is someone exceptionally intelligent, and they are doing a lot of research. They are actually doing the same research I could do on language and the origin of language, as this would be a typical Virgo thing to do, interesting in communication. The demon itself is called Furas. So if you have a name ending with As, Andreas, and stuff like that, it could be a special message here for you. Page of Swords, 5 here in the bottom, kind of a conflict. He's doing research. This is someone who's doing research. And from the scroll here to judge, he do not have any social media. So in modern times, that could be a laptop and someone are doing research on you, Scorpio. Or you are doing research on someone else or something else. Let's check out the first angel. This is, you know, the dark against the light kind of stuff. So, Scorpio, you get the angel Hasmet, angel of annihilation. I think we had this one before. So this is about, you know, destruction, burning fire, burning all bridges, burning cities, burning woods in order for new life to come in. So there is a rather large change here coming in for you, Scorpio. But this page here, someone very young. I actually know someone's got Mercury in Virgo, and they will never shut up about everything they know about plants and electricity and everything technical and everything you hear about in school where you would fall asleep. Something is very interesting, and we do learn from them. But when they keep talking like that about, and I realized I tend to do the same when we are approaching metaphysics. But this is intelligent people, but it's not a spiritual energy. It's very rational. These people think in a very rational manner. However, I wonder what the research could be. This one is doing research regarding travel. They want to travel somewhere, or they might want to buy a new car, or they want to travel with you. By the way, digging my new videos where I'm actually editing. Wow. Some dreams do come true. Yes, I know the blue hair one was a little bit dry, but okay, so the next card, Scorpio, that you have is in Perverse. This is Sagittarius energy. In this case, Wheel of Fortune. So maybe this individual here is doing research not only on how he can travel somewhere. Maybe he wants to buy a van, so she can doing hardcore research on something that could be even as crazy as the Matrix itself. How to get away from here, how to get a new place to live. But this one wants to travel. But they are not too fortunate, so they, Sagittarius in reverse there. Some of you are struggling with getting away from a situation or where you live, or, you might want to buy a new house, a new car, or go somewhere. This seems to be a small attitude, struggle, yeah. I would struggle if I had a problem like this. So, the angels, again. This is a warning. This is a warning, and that is also why I found the opposition, to remind you. Did you know that it's actually possible to work with black magic using the Kabbalistic system? It is. And the most funny part, you have to invoke all the 72 names of the god up there, as in El, or Ah, or or I, before you invoke Lucifer and those scary dark forces. You have to perhaps make a choice, or you're making a judgment. Know that judging other people is the left-hand path, because you're making an assumption when you are judging someone and you're labeling them, and it's not up to any of us to judge really anyone, because we don't know the entire story. Yeah. So therefore, I also pull up Chesed, which is right-hand path, and talks about empathy. It is easy to have sympathy, but empathy and compassion, that is for you to open your heart. And at first, we will only love ourselves, me, myself, and I, And then we will love our children, and we will stretch this to the parent and our families and our friends. And at some point, we will maybe be able to let the heart embrace trees, animals, insects, embrace the entire planet. In fact, the entire universe. Now that are a lot of petals opening up for you. And that will happen when you have reached the top of the tree where the eagle is paying attention. Opening the Corona. Scorpio, talking about the Corona. Crown. This is an individual who, this is actually the mage, and he's coming up as Andromalius, the magician, but here Mars is played in Pisces, and that is really magic. Mars in 12th house, that is about understanding your subconscious level also, and therefore we create servitors to help us in order to understand how our subconscious mind is working, and we tend to neglect it. This energy is coming out in reverse, and it's very weak now when it comes to trying to manifest something. So I suggest that we all check the moon, gather our sage, our sounds, our chants, our drums, our singing bowls, the bells, the incense, the oil, and in the end, you create what you want inside of you. And when you feel it, like you feel a small child jumping saltos inside your belly, just like a little mermaid, when you can feel the key inside of you, you can feel before it happens this happiness. You can smell the smells of what is about to come. You can hear the sounds. That is when you are ready to manifest and create. Wow, there's a lot of reversals. I suppose that should be a good thing. I don't know. Mars in Aries here. This is someone who loves to argue. They would poke you and poke you and poke you and poke you. They could also be a fan of sports of some kind. They need to win. They need to win. Again, 11. This is Agares. So Ares, perfect, which is Ares is the name, Greek name for Mars. He's standing on the dragon here. But in the end, he only wants the attention. He's a page, he's young, he's competitive. Look at me, look at my giant wand. Look at how beautiful it is. Give me your attention. But Scorpio is not so impressed. That is in your past. The devil, what do you know? What do you know? In this case, the devil is named Eligos. So if you know someone with the name Eli, this could be a special message for you, or have the E-L-I in their name. This is 7 of Wands. So this is someone who have the need, this is in your recent path, to defend themselves towards someone or something. Venus in Gemini would be someone who love playing with words. So this is not just fire energy, this is a lot of air energy. This is someone who can defend themselves and win basically most discussions. I'd go as far and say Eligios is a politician. Usually this is fire energy, but here, Venus in you know, Gemini, you could be a rapper, you could be a poet, you could be a journalist, a book writer, everything that has to do with words. Even the stuff I do, parsing the words, picking sentences apart, even your name, give it to me, I'll pick it apart and find the real meaning of your name. As I told you before, my name Noora, Noor meaning beautiful in Hindi, Noora, according to the Arabians, it means light. According to my studies, it means moonlight or no light at all. And I can prove it. That's the fun part. I can prove it. So this would be Venus in Gemini, someone who loves finding out the real meaning of things and play with words and even use words as a weapon. The pen is far more scarier than the sword. So this could also be someone in your life who are talking a lot about many things. Heck, you know, even their feelings, it's possible here. It's coming out as reversed, so I don't know. I don't know. But there is this need to defend here, okay? Wow, again, Zagan. 7 here for the seven archons. Zagan. This is the Emperor. This entity could also be known as Moloch, from the way he looks like, with a cow's head or a Taurus head. Moloch. We see the symbol of the ox everywhere. And what the hell is up with that anyway? Ancient death cult sacrificing and that kind of sacrifice. I find it peculiar and strange. Originally, it means, you know, when we are leaving one age in the Bible, it symbolizes, you know, Jesus is the Lamb, which is Aries, and before Aries, they were in the age of Taurus. That's why they had to burn the golden calf. And so the age before that, I believe they are 2,000 years old, would be the age of Gemini. The age of where we learn about scriptures or gaining knowledge about certain things, etc., etc., etc. Now, in not so long, we will enter the age of Aquarius, where technology will get its peak. This is the Emperor, who is crowning your energy. And he could crown your subconscious level as well. It could be someone that you grew up with, a strong father figure, who are in your subconsciousness, who you feel you constantly need to defend yourself towards. It could also be so that when you are growing up with these kind of individuals, you will also attract them. And they will challenge you until you can manage to stand up against them. Or with them, even. But this Emperor, Sun in Aquarius, that's an interesting twist. Sun in Aquarius, that would be the King of Swords. This is a very cold Emperor. And I believe that this Emperor could do the most cold, thinkable thing. Let's have a look at another angel here. You don't have to call the Sunday school. All you have to do is to embrace yourself. Brace yourself. So the last angel here would be Aestibus. Proves that German too comes from Babylon, I think. This is the angel of divination. You can see here. The star. This star. It has a very long angel name and I always forget it. This is angel of divination. And the angel is here for you if you need to protect yourself towards any opposition. not sure I'm trusting everything that carries the name L or R or anything like this in the beginning, but from my research, and it's not just my research, there are light beings out there, beings that want you to heighten your vibrations. But when it comes to religion, it's a legion. Let's create a new legion that we can lead. In a possible outcome here, Scorpio, you have Venus in your south node. Okay? This is King of Coins. So the south node could be a former life or further back in your life where you carry a burden. When the south node is in Taurus, it means that the north node is in Scorpio, which would be your soul sign, along with the moon, which is also the soul sign. I am happily to pronounce I have both those in Scorpio, so no matter what I do, my soul is Scorpio. So I can look forward to a beautiful, beautiful transformation. Yeah, you know. You know. Question is, what was I thinking when I gave myself those positions? Do we give ourselves our own chart? What was I thinking? You know, being a Scorpio kind of hurts. So, Venus in the south node here, you know, if I had Venus transit in my south node, I would gather a lot of materialistic things. So the south node would imply the dark side of the star sign, of the sun sign you have it placed in. So if your south node, let's say, are in Aries, it will always be 180 degrees from the north node and the other way around. So then your north node would be Libra. But you will have so much anger to work with in Aries before you can truly go into the state of peace where Libra truly loves to carry themselves. The King of Coins as an outcome here, that is for you when you actually do your work. Because sitting in a yoga position and then the money just coming towards you, it rarely really works like that. You know, the Great Spirit will help you out if you do the pre-work first and sees that you are actually doing something. You have to be in motion. If you are not moving, then very little will happen except decay. Okay, another king. There's a lot of etheric energies here, or some of them actually lacks a spine. I don't know, Scorpio, if you're dealing with someone. King of Wands is someone so charming, so beautiful. Everyone wants to hang around King of Wands, usually Leo energy, but here it is actually Moon in Aquarius, which is the opposite sign of Leo. So again, as it is the reverse, there is no doubt in my mind that many of you feel hold right now due to a situation. You might have been taken very advantage of. You might have had enough of certain people or a situation. It could also turn, if you're not careful, it could turn into a certain kind of depression or even madness. Just take care of yourself, okay? Take care of yourself, Scorps. What is in your no-no bump position? Let's see here. Another reversal, how funny. So this is Urubas. Wow, okay. She's coming out as a girl here. So this would symbolize the world. Jupiter in Capricorn here. Many of you could gain a lot of wealth by traveling the world. Make a good deal in Nepal and bring whatever you're buying into the Europe. Many people do that. However, you could feel a little bit stuck right now because it's like many of you are incapable of taking action. Maybe it's because of some kind of depression. I don't know. You could be involved with a Capricorn in your life, but this energy here is standing in your way. The world. There is a chapter here that needs to end. And I just got the message again that I told you about a few months back. Go! Leave! Go now! Yeah, where? Go where? Will you buy me the ticket at least so I can know where I should go? Go. So this is opposing forces, okay? Is it wise to use these dark energies as 4 possible outcomes? I go for something more light, as in murder of crowds. That's very light to the Raven. So I can't believe I actually broke these in. There's a special message here for you. A broken, wounded warrior. He's looking at you. What is he thinking? What is he thinking? Oh my God! What are those naughty thoughts? Hey! Oh. Death. This could be a Scorpio or another Scorpio who, you know, there is some kind of a transformation here, but look how this individual is looking at you. I'm wounded, but I can harm myself. After all, I'm death. You already met Death in Sandman, didn't you? Death people are very nice. You know, if you suffer on earth, you suffer, and we are in pain, and then someone come towards you smiling, angel of death, and carry you away in peace like a little baby. Have you been dead since you know that? Kind of. Now let's find 4 possible outcomes before we are taking a look at your person, Scorpio. Oh my God. You are going to have a new beginning soon. You will move. You will move. Yes. Beautiful. Scorpio is going to have a new beginning. scary, isn't it? To crawl those few centimeters out from that shadowy rock just to catch that cockroach so you can have dinner. Oh. This is so bad. Okay, this message is for those of you who are really bad. There is a couple here that is coming out as very, very spiritual. If you know someone who has a lot of power and they come out as very, very spiritual, stay away from them. They are not as nice as they claim, and they do not have the knowledge of the path as they claim. Walk your own path, be the path, be the light. So much wiser, okay? Some of you are still in this energy of, something annoying you, someone going on your nerves. Will you stop it? It could be someone who are in your ears. It could be the same thing as in a mind, F-U-C-K. Could be these two. He was also in reverse, was he not? Yeah. So again, the wounded warrior. The wounded warrior. Here trying to defend himself. Through mind. Maybe he's using some Jedi tricks, but he's not going, it's in reverse. The wounded warrior is here. It's because he refused to change. It's a very stubborn kind of wounded warrior. There is something he refused to change, which has to change if he wants to move on. Or she. Six of Cups, reverse there, Scorpio energy. Someone that you might have been waiting for a long time, you realize now it's not gonna happen. You might as well move on. Move on. So, that would be your general energies. Let's check. Your love, the one you have in your mind. I'm going to use the old school technique because it's so cool. It's so bloody cool. All right, so it will be your person. Okay. Your person could be a Sagittarius. This is Jupiter. And of course, you are a Scorpio, but you come out in reverse, so you could be quite frustrated with your person, okay? Something is frustrating you here to the level it drives you mad, doesn't it? Show me their sun. Water in reversed. This is someone, they have a lot of emotion, but they are highly unstable right now. Volatile. Could be cranky. Could be hurt. I see a lot of tears, and it's almost like someone are drowning. You have the sun, so you could possess strong Leo energy. You could have a transit or progressive sign showing you as someone very unique and shiny indeed. What do they have? What do they keep under the moon? Okay. What do they keep under the moon? Okay, someone are passive aggressive here. Mars, Aries, pissed off. But I'm not going to show you. No. No. But you know, Scorpio, something is not. Show me your moon, Scorpio. Thank you. Libra in reverse. You're not too balanced yourself emotionally, are you? Is the romance gone? Or is the romance there? But it's toxic? There's a lot of fencing here. Yes, I started to read the runes. Okay, it's a lot of fencing here. What's going on in their mentality, their mind, Great Spirit? Show me. What's going on in their mentality, their mind? What's going on in their mentality, their mind, Great Spirit? Show me so I can see, Great Spirit. What's going on in their mind? Here you go. Okay. She wants to. Ooh. So this is someone who refused to change their way of thinking. And at the same time, they are quite deluded. They could be someone who are completely lost in their own head because they're dreaming about, you know, the grass is greener on the other side. They are dreaming about traveling. This is a dreamer. But there is a warrior here also. So they don't look necessarily, they could look very innocent and chatty, but they have a very deep connection to Anzu or Apsu, the ocean. So how are they're dreaming about you, of course, Scorpio, and how are your mentality towards them? Oh, come on. How are your mentality towards this individual, Scorpio? Sense a Capricorn here. Paying attention to Scorpio. What do you know? Scorpio. Looks like you find them quite sexy. Am I wrong? Scorpios like sexy. Not cute. Funny, yes. You need self-irony. You need to have a brain. Not Sunday school sexy. Badass sexy. It doesn't seem like they mind an argument necessarily, and to be honest, it doesn't seem like you mind either too. Okay, you're telling me to do that? Well, hear me out. So he could maybe punch you in the shoulder, you would for sure punch them back. I've seen this energy before, and of course this is a general read, it doesn't go for all of you. This is a high tempered kind of position energy, okay? This is how do they love Scorpio? What kind of love are they showering Scorpio with? Jupiter. Now that is just strange. What kind of love is that anyway? Ooh. Well, you're definitely having a cozy time. It's like they see you as good luck, lucky me, getting Scorpio, lucky me. And you look at them and think, damn sexy. But what is this Justice card doing here? Could be that, Scorpio, you feel that there is something here that is not just. We did also see the Emperor pop up in the general energies here, so it could be that one is more dominating than the other. Many Scorpios love to be challenged. We don't like a partner who lacks a spine. We like them when they challenge the wild horse. But we see through it when it's just a game. When they really are not the alpha, when they really are not having a spine. You might be the very one who take them out. I was with someone who lacked a spine, and basically, you know, Scorpios, we are arachnid. So you could basically say that at some time I got so annoyed by this individual not taking action, not having a spine, that I ate him basically to feed my little ones. That's what spiders do. I ate him. Yum, yum. So in order to impress a Scorpio, you need to know that you're dancing the peacock spider dance in front of the Scorpio. And Scorpios tend to have a lot of options because of the vibe alone that you emit. So you better have a very large peacock, and it better have the right colors, and you better be strong as fuck, and you better have a nice spine if you're going to do the peacock dance with the Scorpio. Because in the end we are, I don't have the English word for it, leddir, but joints animal. They are not insects, they are arachnids, eat you alive. Scorpio, Capricorn in reversed, have you exposed them as the masters of fling and possessions? that is that Scorpio. Scorpio. What the hell? Is it so that you're finally starting to see that this really is not for me? Like when I told you not to go towards that cliff and jump? Is it that kind of a case? You see them as Capricorn in reverse. This is abuse of power. It could be a lack of a spine, not being able to reach their goals. But if you went cold from before, when it comes to your, it's like you're disappointed here, 7 of coins. And yet there is difficulty here to put a chapter behind you here with the Wheel of Fortune. Put it behind you. There is no luck in this. They're lucky, but you don't feel so lucky. Sagittarius in reverse here. These energies are so in and out. Need I bother to take that extra leap of faith? This does not appear to me as marriage material, but then again, Scorpios mostly have bad news these days regarding love. So don't worry, we're all in it, we all feel it. Mars going reverse, Saturn going reverse. I don't know about Mercury, but this one wants to come out with this one. Yeah, this is someone who can come out as, like I said, very intelligent, very dry, but also a bit prude maybe on certain areas. When it comes to sexuality, this is someone who would prefer that you take a shower first. Not saying necessarily, but I've witnessed a discussion between Aries and Virgo. And they don't believe in astrology. So figure my look when I heard this discussion. Virgo. Oh, I just love it when the female comes out. She just washed her hair and cleaned her downstairs and smells fresh and soap. That is what I prefer, the Virgo tells me. And the other Aries says, no, I want it a little primitive. I want it to smell something. If I'm going to down, I want to feel the chemistry of the natural odors that women have. It's barbaric, it's sexy. And the Virgo would go like, I have Venus in Virgo, so I would agree with the Virgo, but then again, whatever the Virgo says, go clean yourself. Go clean yourself. Pisces in the bottom here. I got this word, there is a dream coming true here. There's a dream coming true here. But this is someone who are very much, they could be like this Virgo man I told you about. Take that shower, shave absolutely everywhere except this kind of hair. The Aquarius here also speak of someone who likes to have friends who are very social, and they like to surround themselves with people, and they have strong opinions about absolutely everything, which could drive a regular Scorpio insane. Scorpio, you need to protect yourself. Skydda deg selv. in one way or another. You have the Sagittarius. Maybe you have Mars in Sagittarius. In this case, you are actually part of being a little bit in and out here. More than them. More than them. So obviously this message is not for all of you. You could seduce them. Simply being a mermaid. Sing that song, giving them that look, wave with your tail. Doing that dance when your t-shirt gets wet, or the snake is embracing you, you know, the hypnotic kind of dance. Some of you could be a prude like myself. I need a shower first. Some of you could use your fire to set your partner on fire. And as you are the daughter of Pluto and Pluto, Scorpio, cross-watcher, you are dealing with a very, very dangerous kind of spider. Phoenix, Pluto, and Scorpio. So obviously there are different people here having fun with Scorpio, or you, Scorpio, having fun with different people. I don't know how that goes. No. Okay, let's use the regular tarot cards. That would be right away, wouldn't it? But some regular-ish tarot cards to check how they would come up as the energies towards you, Scorp. Let's just juice up the beautiful ones, the Hadas, science fiction style. So this individual, is this Scorpio's love of life? 5 of Cups here. I haven't seen a broken heart yet. Maybe this is just fun for you, Scorpio. Be nice to this poor individual. Very, very poor. Show me this individual Scorpio have on their mind. Pisces. Sacrifice, scapegoat, someone who is dying, just hanging there. What now? When this one is lightened, they will gain what we call a Christ consciousness. However, they've been recently dealing with a betrayal here, and I'm not sure they can get over it. So what is crossing this individual regarding Scorpio and towards you? Well, the world, basically. They could live somewhere else, and whatever they do, it's taking so long. And although you both, well, especially you, Scorpio, you are patient this much, you need to move now. Move now. Be finished now. My phone ain't working. Trash it in the wall. We can be exceptionally patient when we have any interest in the paycheck or the payment, in the outcome. If not, have a spine, or Scorpio will slice you. I believe that some of you might have a partner where they have seen this side to you. So watch out, little Scorpio. Scorpios can be just scary. Very scary. Something in the past never really changed. There was this resistance. I don't want to change anything. I don't want to compromise anything. And yet someone came towards someone here with news about love. Take my cup. It really tastes wonderful. Did they fall asleep afterwards? So show me what's going on in the near past. Near past? Yeah. Near past it would be. Show me the near past. Show me the near past. Show me the near past. Thank you. Again. Someone refuses to jump because they don't trust their own wings, basically. And I don't think that's you, Scorpio, because this is getting on your nerves. This is someone who are static. Look at her. Can you please jump? It's not until you jump that you fly. It's like, can you please fucking just jump? Ooh, we have an Aquarian here. Well. Scorpio, are you dealing with the King of Swords? Because if you are, I wouldn't underestimate them and poke them too much, because this is not someone you would mess with. But I know that many of you Scorpios also possess this power. Scorpios are the masters of creating ice around everyone and everywhere. You are a master at walking into a room and make it very, very cold. Uncomfortably cold. But is that you, Scorpio? Or is it someone who are resisting your beautiful, magnetic, flaming desires and powers? There is this spiritual guru here who is someone who might want to be a spiritual guru, but no, they really ain't. They're really not. I'd rather think they are a part of the Order of the Red Dragon. Rest in my case with the dragon right there. The most evil grimoire on earth. But do they have spiritual insight? Someone lacks spiritual insight. They do have a lot of opinion. And here again, this in and out energy, Sagittarius. Riding a parrot, perfect. That's so totally my mom. Okay. What is, show me a possible near future, Scorpio? Oh. So we have a spy. Of course, we have a spy around, a little ninja. I feel some tension building up here. Whew. There is some tension building up towards you and someone else. You would know by now if this is your story. In the bottom here we have King of Coins. He seems a little grumpy about something. The sun ain't shining like it's supposed to be. What is kind of surrounding your energies, Scorpio? This is cute. There's someone young here who seems to want your attention. They're trying maybe to impress you. Oh, blue people. Can you remember I talked about the blue people? They exist. They exist. Here also you see. So this is someone who might, you know, this is little Anakin when he finally learned how to make that potato float. Make something grow from it. This is in your surroundings, okay? You are doing a whole lot of work when it comes to not just reading people's mind, because I know many of you can, but studying, being silent, and there is this energy here that's blocking you. Someone, or maybe a little bit of a sloth. Someone is using their time, you know, I can't move or go anywhere anyway. It's too hot, it's too this, it's too that. Missing out on an opportunity here. 4 of Cups. I'm relaxing, I'm fine right here. Well, too much fine right here will be too much. For those of you who have children, it could be that one of your children is missing you and they want your attention. They might want to travel towards you, but they are afraid because someone would basically fuck that up. Wow. Show me 4 possible outcomes for Scorpio. Show me 4 possible outcomes for Scorpio. Two-Face and number 2, 6 of Coins. Someone's got 2 faces. Someone are very generous when everyone are watching. And when nobody's watching, they are something else. Interesting, because I'm just watching this TV series called Carnival. Show me. Wow. Someone here are not independent. Someone here need the coins, someone here is needy. You could meet someone, the cat woman in reverse here. Codependency for the win. Another possible outcome here is Ace of Wands. Some of you will get a new offer in passion, creativity, something fun to do. Some of you will also make it to the stars. There's this sensation of beautiful healing energies here. It seems like there will be an end to a relationship. Either you are involving yourself with 10 or with 1. This is the end. And yeah, you will manage to remove yourself or detach yourself emotionally from this individual. Der Stabe, but it will be very tough. It will be a tough process. So let's have a look at some pretty cute and beautiful unicorn cards so we can be happy again. Scorpios, you get the most spank of them all, don't you? You get the most spank. They pull Scorpio a little bit extra. Okay. Let's try the pendulum. I made my own pendulum today. Got from Jewel Sky. Beautiful piece of glass with fake silver and plastic on top. But you never know. Maybe it's working. Could be wrong, but I don't think so. Okay, I'm not really so into this pendulum stuff, but we need a beginning. I used to be very good with the Ouija board. It was early. Very good. However, I ended up at a shrink because it's working. It's working. So doing the pendulum, you are attaching yourself to your subconscious. However, I believe in synchronicity. I believe in synchronicity. That's why I'm not really, you know, I cleansed the card and all that stuff. There are some people that I don't want to touch my cards. Some people are allowed. I think you know why. But I believe in the synchronicity, and that no matter the message you need, you will hear it. So again, this idea of time, something about time here. I hear like yesterday, in time, patience. Yes, there will be an ending here. Vulnerability. This is my little Grogul, you know, that Baby Yoda thing, but not a flower. Vulnerability. I'm not sure how to put that, but when I see it, I see pregnancy, I see small entities who are very fragile and can't defend themselves, and who are super cute. This is so cute. I can't believe I'm talking like this, but it is so cute. Not a cloud, but fluidity. So go with the flow. It's a little bit with Tai Chi and that stuff also. You're moving just like the, what's that called? You know, Portuguesian warships and that stuff. This blank in the water. And the seaweed, of course. Moving with the waves. So if you can also be a little bit like this in your energies, you would be more flexible. You would have a flexible mind. By the way, people are talking about a flood right now, and that we should prepare for flood. I don't know if that's a joke. Is that a joke? And where is that flood? I don't know. If there's a flood, I would love for my gadgets to be on the top floor, at least, I think. So, lose the control. That is Osho's word. Listen to your inner voice. Osho was many things. He was not stupid. It says compromise. And Sadhguru says the opposite, don't compromise. Same with Teal Swan, don't compromise. I think you know the answer for that. If you have to compromise so much, you're walking on eggshells and you have to turn into a different person, don't compromise. If it is about putting away some really bad habits that are going on someone else's nerve and they don't really deserve it, compromise. The Three of Cups, celebration. Celebration. There is always something to celebrate. So Raven have spoken. Thank you, and again, welcome to the new chick. I love you so much, and welcome back to the channel.